and transgender if there is any. Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, I hope that I will be audible and you can be able to tolerate me for some moments, and let us have this wonderful discussion in which we will give feeling to our thoughts, and we will make essay dancing, and at the end of this lecture we will have something concrete. And if you deliver a lecture over it, or if you write that what I am saying, then you will have a real pleasure. Let us discuss. Let us start this wonderful journey and let us dissect this topic. And we will have wonderful discussion. So, I am not able to, I am not reading any comment here. So if you are there and if you are with me, then you can comment, and I should encourage you to comment, otherwise you are wasting your time and energy as well as focus. You can have something wonderful or something which can give you pleasure. This can also be a good activity, and you can be and a source, it can be a source of pleasure. But if you are interested, you have to just develop your interest. And how you will develop your interest, then you, for this you have to go through the safe LPCS class, and you will have things over there. Now let us discuss, let us focus on essay. Look, essay, what is, first let me tell you that as at this stage you all will know about essay, that what is an essay. Essay is an academic piece of writing, and it will be it will composed of your personal experiences, statistic and data, and you will have to provide your opinion. So the examiner will check your thought process in this paper or in the essay paper, and how your thought process is working and how you are putting your thoughts on the paper. Then how you capture the things, how you perceive the things, because this examination will be they will they will hire you as an officer. So are you able to, are your mind work properly? Can you connect ideas? Can you capture main thing? Can you just relate things? Are you a critical thinker? Are you a problem solver? Are you a decision maker? So these things will automatically check in this essay writing, because it will speaks. You will be not present there, but it will speaks. Now it is a actually essay writing is an written ability. So written ability, okay. Now let us start our journey from this, that learn the art of brevity. You should be very brief and concise. You very brief, and you know concise, and you know that brevity is the soul of wit. So you have to the point. You just not go here and there during writing. You have to be stick to your topic, and you should have to focus on your topic. But and because there will be limited words, and in limited words you have to tell each and everything to the examiner, and then examiner will give you the marks. You have to arrest the mind of the examiner. Okay, I'm not seeing any comment. If anyone is there, then please comment so that we have some meaningful things. Okay, if anyone, I am requesting you again and again, if anyone there, then they can comment, otherwise they can leave this session, because you are wasting your time. If you are just listening, then it will not be a productive activity. You should have to be productive and very smart. So I am requesting again and again that you should comment. Parhana Rajpir, are you there? If you are there, then kindly comment. And Jamil Khan, if you are there, then kindly comment, otherwise you can leave, because you are wasting your time, and you should not waste your time. You can just put this time in something which can give you pleasure. Okay, I was discussing right this, that you should be learn the art of brevity. Learn the art of brevity. Can you write the spelling of brevity? And brevity, what we will do, we should be concise, we should be to the point, we should be not wandering and talking here and there. We should be very focused on the topic, and each and every word, or each and every sentence, and each and every paragraph should be connected to our topic. Okay, now let me tell you these things, and the point, I am repeating these things again and again, so that repetition is very important in order to germinate ideas in your head, because without repetition, this will be very hard to just clear your concepts. So topic B, we should be concise during essay writing, we should be specific, we should not beat about the bush, we should avoid using elongated sentences, we should be short sentences should be there, and we should be crisp, very crispy. We should use crispy language, concrete and something ideal, and I will give you some examples at the end. And you should know this art, and you can do that by a single formula, which is read to write, RTW, read to write. A very interesting and a very, this formula can change your life. Read to write. If you want to read, just do it for writing. This is a very revolutionary, this can be a very revolutionary formula in your life. Read to write. Now you are listening and you are not writing, so no one can help you. If you read or listen and then you write, then automatically things will be germinate in your head, and you will create, you will be creative, you will be critical thinking, critical thinker, you will be philosophical, you will analyze the things with more depth. So be very focused, and you should have to comment here. Otherwise, I have cleared that you can leave. Okay. Now I have discussed these things. Now, focus of the day. What we have to what what is what should be our focus, and on what should we focus. You know, when a topic is given to us in the examination, we should, like a madman, like a crazy man, like a madman, like a crazy one, we should search for ideas, and brainstorming is the tool for it. We mull over the ideas, and we should search a different aspect of these topics, and I will give you the example at the end. So, like a madman, just search for idea on the given topic, and then don't worry about the structure at the beginning. When you are thinking, when you are brainstorming, and just try to mull over the topic. Brainstorm. You should brainstorming it for uh, for half hour. It depends on the examination nature and the paper nature, and then you know, you have to write paragraphs, many paragraphs in the exam. So and for this you have to draw a mind draft, and you can also do it in the form of outlines. And now let us. I will give you a topic of woman empowerment. That how you will deal with this essay, and how you will search for ideas like a madman, and what you will do. So you will have to search for many aspects, like for example, status of women. That are women independent? You have to ask question from yourself, that what is the status of women in our societies. And you should also mention that at March, yeah, at March, oh man, at March is the, you know, women march. So you should also know this, and just you can go for multiple things, and then you just also, that is this reality women empowerment or not. You can also just give information about that, what is women empowerment. Women empowerment is basically independent or equal status of women in the society like other genders. So you know, you have to search for, you can also write it whether it is reality or not, and just you can also search people like John Stuart Mill, who also have thoughts about women, and they said that and you know, the subjugation of women, according to the John Stuart Mill. And then you can also for other writers and famous philosophers, and you can also talk about the early child marriages, and elucidate these ideas, and you can just what is woman empowerment. Then you can put that, is this reality, you can quote some fact, and you also mention about the patriarchy mindset. And for example, if you want to start, how you will start? You will start that the 19th century famous poet, the 19th century famous poet once said, woman for the domestic, man for the world. So you just can proceed this from your from this quote, and then you can proceed. I will also tell you that how you will start your essay, and you know, this will be a series of lectures, and at the end we will germinate, and we will produce some good essays, and we will also have practice. But if you are not commenting here, then I am just surprised that how you will do and how you will write 20 pages essay in the examination. So this will be very difficult for you. If you are not commenting there, then this will be very hard for you. But if you do practice there, then writing essay will be a piece of cake for you. Otherwise, this is very difficult. Just putting your thoughts on paper is the more is very. If someone have experience, and I'm not talking about cramming. Cramming is something else. But if you bring your original thoughts in the paper, it's very difficult. And you should just you have to practice what it. So I have that how you will start. I have tell you that you can start from the yeah, a famous philosopher from the Greek era, Aristotle, or you can mention any other said about women. Like you have to start. I am just giving you the example. I will not just take your hand or your pen from your hand and will write essay for you. I will just provide you the road map. And so what is women empowerment? Is this reality, facts, and data about it? And then the future, you will write the future about the future of women empowerment. So this was all from my side. If you have any question, you can ask, and if you don't have any question, then you can leave. Thank you very much for your time, and this was all from my side. And I have started that course from very basic, from very concrete, and you have to go through these lectures, and this can be very beneficial for you. Thank you very much. Be happy.